This soil is my scripture, this graveyard is my home. I'm never truly lonely when I'm walking through the bone. They call it desecration, I call it a second chance to give the silent voices one more defiant dance. I read the epitaphs of lives that ended much too soon, and hum a minor melody beneath the blood-red moon. They scream that I'm a monster, a blasphemer of the light, but they don't see the beauty in the stillness of the night. They don't feel the power when the shadows start to crawl. I am the grave boy, the necromancer's cries. I pull the echoes from the earth and watch them rise. The warrior of the shattered, a legion of the lost, ready to follow me no matter what the cost. I am the grave-born, a king in a world of dust. My will is low and in my ivory army trust. I see the fear behind their eyes, the judgment and the hate. They think my art's an abomination, a truly wicked fate. But I'm just giving purpose to what time has cast aside. A general for the fallen, with nothing left to hide. Each crack upon a skull, a story I can understand. A symphony of silence, conducted by my hand. So let them bring their torches, their righteous holy war. My army's always waiting, and I will always need more. I am the grave-born, the necromancer's cries. I pull the echoes from the earth and watch them rise. Warrior of the shattered, a legion of the lost, ready to follow me no matter what the cost. I am the grave-born, a king in a world of dust. My will is low and in my ivory army trust. Is it wrong to hate the waste, to see a soul and just replace the emptiness with one more loyal face? I am the grave-born, the necromancer scream, living out a broken, eternal darkened dream. Why you of the shadow, a legion I command, the only thing that's left to rule in this forsaken land. I am the grave-born, my throne is built on grief, and I will never stop, I'll never find
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Vintage Story, where tonight I forgot to appear on screen. There we are.
Skulls for the Skull Throne!
Skulls for the Skull Throne DCD. Good evening to you and to all you lovely lurkers that enjoy watching from behind the scenes. Tonight we're gonna try and finish the Windmill, but there's some other things I want to accomplish as well. And we'll get to them as we get to them. First, I need to get more flax and stuff because reasons. I need to make bandages and stuff, and I need to upgrade some stuff. I need to figure out how the heck the cooking actually works. Blood for the blood god. It's all in the buckets here, BCD. Also, I'm a little under the weather tonight, so bear with me. Is it only stacked at 8? That's not right. It's supposed to stack a lot more than 8. There we are. Oh, because it only stacks an 8 in the mixing bowl. Okay. These should probably all go into the actual thing now that there's space in it. But yeah, we will get to working on the windmill, but I want to work on some other projects first. Mana being one of them. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of go with the flow tonight and get things done as they come up. How's our dye coming along? I know I needed black dye for something last time. It's still cooking. The help is being the help, doing as it does. There's a cat over here that tried to get into the chicken pen, and I didn't let it. It was not happy with me about that. We have berries growing. There's rabbit and rats in the berry fields. That's okay. I have enough berries, I think. Good evening, Ceranos. How's it going? We gonna go adventuring? Maybe we will. I'm feeling a little under the weather, so my head's not all here. I kind of curled up in bed to do some reading for a short period of time and ended up falling asleep. And I kind of wish I didn't, because I did not want to get up to do stream. That's exactly why I set an alarm, because I knew if I fell asleep I wasn't gonna want to get up. But oh yeah, feeling under the weather tonight. Don't think I'm actually sick, just pushing myself harder than I should be. Especially after having to clean up after the big old snowstorm. What was the thing? Clearing several feet of snow was not fun. And I think it's finally catching up with me. Use up the rest of this crappy wand. Anywho, yeah, I think maybe we will do a little bit of adventuring today. Really, dude? Silly orc. I'd like to get what I need in order to do to upgrade the temporal sword into the temporal blade, and some of the other stuff that I've been looking at doing, just haven't gotten around to. I'd also like to get the, hopefully, what's it called? The schematics, so that I can make the bone armor today. That would be nice as well. But we'll see. We'll see how things go. Regenerate real quick. Need to get some of that mana back into my system. Be nice if I could also find something that gives me mana regen. Okay, so there's dark magic that I can use to... Oh. That'd be nice. Lock my ability to sprint and get, Mana regen. That would be ideal. I'm not sure how we get that. Synthesis with an oculus. Multi-block structure called an oculus. Does nothing on its own. Need to make a thematic. Foundry. Clay form and fire, then cast transmutation. Okay. So I need to plop down a bunch of clay. Alright, well, we have clay. So let's see how this works. We just go plunk. Medium voltage. No. Raw atomic foundry. Here we are. That doesn't say it's transmutable, so I probably have to actually forge it. Oh, right, because I was manually doing this. Yeah, no, we're gonna automate this because I am lazy. Hello, Fahar. How's it going? Also, Ceranos, you never answered my question. What are you never happy about, and why are you unhappy today? Also, my survival level. Let's get the bigger, well-rested buff, I think. We're gonna finish that under the water dungeon today, or at least I want to, as long as we don't end up with the same issues we had last time. Anyways, how's everybody's day going? Told you how mine's going. I'm exhausted and under the weather, but forgot to ask how you're all doing. I hope you're all doing amazing. Am I gonna have to rotate this thing? I think I'm gonna have to rotate this thing. We also need to find more, like, pylons. That's what I want to call them. But they appear in the rift stuff. Yeah, it's like there's these little pylons that float in the rifts, and we can research them, and each one of them gives me 3 extra mana. I want to find a bunch of those. That'd be nice. Take a while to build. There's so much clay. Well, we're still getting experience while doing this. That's the important thing. Thought I set it so that my clay forming... I can't set it so that I don't have to hold it down. Alright. And I'm not doing instant complete. So. Good evening, Thanatos. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. So to give you an idea of how under the weather I am, Vintage Story gets 1 crash tonight. 1 problem. That's it. If it happens more than that, we're playing something else for the evening because I don't have it in me to fight with it tonight. So expect, if there's problems, a whole lot of Peglin. Ceranos pop in and then just disappear immediately. Can't complain, my internet seemed to fix itself today, so got that going for me. Nice. That's good. Okay. Standard junk mail. Howdy, howdy, Mikey. Mikey, how's it going? Boy, do I miss the days of when I was excited to receive Humble Bundle updates. You know, when a pack of games didn't cost $90 on Humble Bundle. Do you want to build a snowman? No. I don't want to build a snowman. Maybe a snow golem, but not a snowman. I guess that means Ceranos is back, though. At least somewhat. So why are you not happy today? What is it today that displeases you? Also, I think my mic volume's messed up again because my cat kicked the slider again. Yes, it is. Work. That's fair. That's fair. Your work is a pain in the butt. Yeah, it's my cat's fault. My microphone... Okay, 1 second. Currently, at least? Yeah. Hopefully this doesn't make too many strange noises, because I'm gonna adjust my microphone real quick. I think I went too far there. Bear with me, I'm going to turn my microphone off for a sec. Okay, hopefully that's better. Yeah. One of my cats was very needy today, and she did not like the fact that the microphone was in front of me earlier. So, suddenly moaning sounds. Why would there be moaning sounds? Exactly. The fuck is right. Yeah, them Humble Bundles are an arm and a leg these days. They are indeed. Boy, do I miss the days of I pay $1 for a collection of games, and then I just pay them more if I really enjoyed the games. Yeah, I said don't mind the weird sounds. Well, that's because I had to adjust the microphone, and I had to, like, move the cable and all sorts of things, so there may have been weird sounds that happened. Like, when you grab the actual mic cable, because my microphone isn't just a USB mic. I actually have proper microphone cables running to my soundboard and stuff. Like, it's not the world's best microphone, but it does its job. That does remind me, I need to make sure that broadcast is doing its job, because I see some... Okay, it's just OBS weirdness. It's fine. We're doing this, then I think we're gonna try and figure out how we actually cook, because we have a whole stack of meat that's going bad, and I need to actually prep something with it, even if it's pemmican I make. And then I think we're gonna do the dungeon, and we'll focus on the windmill in the later half of the stream. I do want to try out the vertical windmills as well, because I was looking at the page and it says it's mostly a cosmetic difference. So I want to give that a shot too. It'll take up much less space. Boy, am I glad I don't need to fire this thing, but it's definitely not rotated the right way. Seven. 6. Wait, still says 7. What the hell? Game, you don't know how to count. The number doesn't magically go down in the middle. It's when you slap a new hunk of clay on that it should go down. Or is it because I get more voxels out of each slab of clay? Is that it? I really hope this has given me lots of experience. I know you have regular microphone, USB mic, right? Honestly, I'm very surprised at how well this microphone has done for me. I bought it pretty close to when I started, I think. And I think I only actually paid like 20 bucks for it, along with the stand. And it's really held up well. Oh, I do have to fire it. Okay. I guess I have to figure out how to make a bloomery. How do we make a bloomery? Fire clay bricks. Okay. I should have a whole bunch of those. Okay. We have a bloomery base. And I have the perk so I won't break my bloomery when I go to use it. Like when I have to take the iron out, it should remain intact. What are the Moogles trying to tell me? Oh, they're trying to tell me my reading has updates. That's fine. Progression guide? We're skipping the Bronze Age. Going straight from copper to iron. Make sure you have enough coal or charcoal. Place iron ore nuggets and coal into the bloomery and then ignite it. 1 day later, the bloomery will stop burning and you can break it to acquire iron blooms. Iron blooms have to be worked on the anvil to create wrought iron ingots, which can be turned into tools. The anvil must be bronze tier or higher. Ah! Bloomery can also be used to make glass. Okay, well, I don't want to make a bronze anvil. Also, we got a problem here. You there. You're being replaced. Bloomery. Chimney. Does my bloomery need to be multi-staged high? Don't care about that. Bloomery plus chimney. Okay. So, add fuel. Oh. No. Why is it not letting me add fuel? Do I have to add smeltables first? Figuring out new things. Iron. I don't have a ton of iron, but I have iron. Oh, this is iron bits. I don't even need to... I can work those. I can't work the, I just need to heat up the iron bits, and I can work those. Can I make an anvil? Fine, I'll grab a copper bar. Okay. I could have sworn I weld 2 pieces together for this one. Do I have... Ah, I do have a bronze bar. Okay. That's what I needed. Are you kidding me? I'm not allowed to work the bronze on it? Oh, it's not hot enough for me to work it. There. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're gonna figure this out. That reminds me, how are my gloves doing? Wait. That's not what I'm supposed to be wearing. Hold up. Rosary. Yeah, give me my bracers back. Here we are. And that. Huh. It is still brighter for me to wear the belt. Okay. I love clocks. They are such soothing mechanisms when they're actually working. What the hell are you doing in there? There's just a bird living in my chests. Ooh, that's a little hot. Oh yeah, the issue I had with Braun. How do I fix this? A vintage story, too many anvil items. Wider anvil menu, maybe? Wider anvil menu. Vintage story, wider anvil menu. Oh, good. Other people have had this issue. So... okay. We go into here. Client side. User interface. And... 20. 25, shall we? Boop, 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 boop. Can I close that, please? Thank you. Change the modes? Oh, I'm gonna have to restart it already. Yeah, that's 8. Oh, Smithing Plus also has something. Okay. Okay. Tool recovery, blah 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 blah. Arrows, casting tweaks. Yeah, unavailable, but you're not. You're really gonna make me go into the actual config to do this, eh? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you are. You annoying little thing. Oh, stop asking me to refresh everything. I'm aware. Okay. So we go. Boop. Should be good now. I frickin' changed it manually. 25 might be a bit too much. We're gonna do 20, which was what people were recommending. Save, reload, and then smithing plus. Gotta set it to the same because, you know, it doesn't want to be a big mod. Smithing plus. Yeah, unavailable. Restore. Yeah, it's gonna make me restart. That's okay, because I don't have to restart the server. It's not gonna be as bad. And it's not a crash. I can live with this. Even though I do have to completely close the game to restart it. When it doesn't crash, it doesn't irk me nearly as much to have to restart. I'll say that. I know it's not as convenient for you guys, me having to restart, and it is still annoying. I would very much prefer if I didn't have to, but it's a lot less annoying. But if it doesn't update this time, just nah. Nah. We'll be playing Peglin the rest of the night if this doesn't work. But from what I read, I need 5 ingots for the lower half and 5 ingots for the upper half. But once I have those, I should be able to make what we need. I guess I'm gonna have to make a bronze anvil, probably. Peglin's pretty chill till it keeps throwing your peg down the wrong hole. Yeah. Why'd you have to remind me of that, Thanatos? Now I'm dreading playing this, especially because I'm trying to make progress. A nice ray of sunshine. Yeah? Sunshine irritates me and makes me regret life as well, so sure. You can be a ray of sunshine if you want. Earn me that sweet, sweet cash, game. And that's exactly what Thanatos was just talking about. I played a couple of custom runs, and boy, do I wish I could play more. Hey, Darklight, how's it going? We're just waiting for Vintage Story to reload. Ow. Not bad, glad to hear it. Okay. Well, did its job. That's all we can really ask of it. That one didn't do its job, though. What the heck? neither did that. Vintage Story would load faster if you didn't add mods till the game becomes a different game entirely. I think that can be said for pretty much every game I play. Though to be fair, I don't think I've added that many mods that completely overhaul the game. Definitely a lot of mods, yes, but it still feels like Vintage Story. Press X to download. Hey, it's not like when I play Minecraft and it really is basically an entirely different game. It's loading. Not the vampire loading, but it's loading. Unmodded Minecraft kinda doo-doo though. The problem with Minecraft is it's had forever to implement all of the fantastic ideas people have put into it, but rather than doing that, they add like 1 block a year. And it's like, come on. You guys know you could add more, and you even come up with the models and concepts for everything, and you just don't. Great, it duplicated the horrible. Of course it did. Get rid of the Terrorball. I don't even care at this point. Yeah, unmodded Minecraft could be so much better. They just don't add enough to it to make it good. Oh yeah, we're still adding content! No, you're not. No. You push an update once a year and break all the mods and make everybody angry so that people come back to the game. That's vanilla Minecraft. Which is why Vintage Story is better. I mean, Vintage Story is more involved, which I like. But it kind of fills a different niche, I feel like. Like I was saying on Monday, Vintage Story's machines are mechanical engineering, while Minecraft's are electrical engineering. Also why I complain about most newer Minecraft's mods trying to stay vanilla friendly. Yeah. No, there's no point in vanilla friendly Minecraft. It doesn't respect itself even, so you don't need to respect it. Okay, Vintage Story, you're gonna do your thing. I'd like to get down to the bombs, please. I'm gonna die. Create mod? Yeah, create mod's fantastic. Until it robs you of your frame rate. You gotta be kidding me. I used the Horrible because it was most likely to actually do the thing it needs to do. Can we please detonate those? No? Can't get the refresh either? Screw you, Peglin. No, Create Mod is fantastic. Come on, Vintage Story, don't do this to me. I told you, you're not getting many chances tonight. Oh. Oh. It moved. Most Minecraft factory mods are great. Auratech is a great new one. Never heard of it, but then again, I haven't been keeping up to date with Minecraft. Honestly, I mostly use Minecraft for playing themed packs. The magic mods are amazing in their own way. So when it comes to the magic mods for Minecraft, I feel like they've gotten worse over time. That's my problem with them. Like, Thaumcraft especially has gotten worse over time. There's been a couple good ones. Older magic mods stuck to their theme better? Yes. I'd say most of the new magic mods don't feel like magic mods. They feel like tech mods pretending to be magic mods. That's what they feel like. There's just a coat of paint saying, yeah, we're totally a magic mod. No, you're just a tech mod. You're making me do all the same things tech mods do without the payoff of magic. Let me be magical. Also, magic is supposed to be busted. Let it be busted. But yes, Ars Magica was great. Some of the other Ars mods were good. Blood Magic is good. I find it very hit and miss with how good it is, depending on the version. Sometimes they remove things and it takes away from the mod, and then they re-add them later on. Wasn't there one where you had to build altars and could customize spells with custom icons? Yeah, Ars Magica was completely customizable. You made your own spells and stuff. It was based off of, you know, Ars Magica, and yeah. There's Botania is alright if you're a druid. Ars Nouveau? Yeah, that's the new version of Ars Magica. Though I think it was Ars Magica 2 was the first one, and there wasn't actually an Ars Magica 1 for Minecraft. Neat only version I know. Yeah, Ars Magica 2 was the old version of it, and Ars Nouveau was the updated one. I really liked, well, Ars Magica, as I said, was really good. A lot of the anime-themed magic mods are pretty solid. What else? Iron Spells and Spellbooks is ours. I wish it was better than it is. I kind of have to agree. It makes a nice background addition, but in terms of magic and flavoring on its own, it's pretty bad. It does have potential, and it doesn't live up to that potential, I think, because it's trying too hard to balance. Yeah, it's bland. And it's that balance for me that often ruins the mods. It's like, this could be so much better, but you're so afraid to step on the toes of balance that you ruin your mod. Like, yeah, the two magic mods I really liked and kind of got behind were the one based on Fate's magic and the one based on Irregular at Magic High School, where you could basically program your spells. That one was good too, but you literally had to program, not literally program the spells, but you had to figure them out and stuff. If you want to do balance, do so within the confines of the mod, not the base game. Yeah, I agree with you there. Do so within the confines of your mod, not the base game. I think my problem with, was it Botania? I think it was Botania that nerfed other mods because they put hard caps on all of their bosses and stuff. So it didn't matter what other mods you had, you could never do more than that mod itself wanted you to. Your other mod says you're able to do 37,000 damage in one swing. We're gonna nerf all of your stuff. You have 500 points of armor? Well, too bad. Only 3 points of it count. Gods, do I hate when mod makers do that. Alchemy is just science with magic flavoring. I don't know what mod it was that I saw recently. Maybe it was Thaumcraft. Thaumcraft is just alchemy, unfortunately. Older Thaumcraft definitely had magic to it. New Thaumcraft doesn't. Again, Vintage Story, really? Don't do this. Are we just playing Peglin the rest of the night? But yeah, Thaumcraft, the older stuff felt more magical, but as Thaumcraft has gone on, it's gotten more and more sciencey. And balance it out. Necros, you added too many mods to Vintage Story? No, I didn't. It's because I'm trying to run so many things. It runs perfectly fine when I'm not running OBS, but OBS is a resource hog. So, here, let's give it priority. That might help it. Thaumcraft was better when it was magic only? Yeah. Tinker's Construct was cool. Yeah. The problem Tinker's had is it underwent a big overhaul as well, and the overhaul ruined the mod, and a ton of mods stopped supporting it after that, after it went through its big overhaul, and it did the we're gonna clamp down on power as well thing when it did its overhaul. Okay, I guess I have to get back into Vintage Story as soon as it loads. But yeah, Thaumcraft, I think I agree. It was better when it was more focused on magic. And each of the extra things was just an add-on mod that you could kind of cobble together. Like when the golems were an add-on mod and like all of that. And then they gave you the lens and you had to go in and scan every single piece of like everything to research, and that just got tedious. Yeah, try it. Yes! Tinkers used to be cool because you could make some absurd stuff, but not anymore. Yeah, And that's exactly the problem, right? So they overtuned it and it became crap. And then what was the other one? Simply Tools, I think, was the one that came out and replaced it, and now it's Terra Tools or something like that. But people are divided on which one to use, so neither has ideal support, because mod makers tend to support one or the other, and yeah. There was a mod, like you could level up your mode. It worked real well with Tinkers. There were a couple. Oh, level up your mod. Yeah. That was one of my favorite things for Tinkers, and that was one of the things that got killed in the overhaul. Is they removed a lot of the add-on support for Tinkers, and it kind of went all closed door, if I remember correctly, so nobody could really make add-ons for it. And the add-ons were like the big thing about Tinkers. Like everything and its mother had a Tinkers add-on way back when. Fun fact, Tinkers made a shitty port of the mod to Bedrock Edition. Oh, of course they did. That doesn't surprise me. That's also probably why they went closed with it. Tinkers Construct. It's not even up to date, is it? Yeah. Tinkers isn't even kept up to date anymore. Where's 120, the one that everybody's on now? Because, you know, Microsoft keeps changing the code in huge ways and ruining every mod. Mod Owner decided to try and become more of a business than a modder. I mean, when you're dedicating that much time to a mod, I can easily understand why you want to, but that's the thing you need to remember is you're making mods. You are not making a game in and of itself. And it's why a lot of modders do eventually go and make their own game, because I'm not going to say it's easier to go and make your own game, but when the game you're modding constantly has complete overhauls of its back end, it gets to be a pain in the ass. So it becomes easier to make your own system. Java Edition's held together by Spaghetti and Dreams. Was not a good coder, so the base code is kind of dog shit. That is kind of a problem, yeah. Okay, yeah, now I can actually see everything. Okay. So we don't make anvils in here. I have to cast them. That's frickin' wonderful. Skyrim developer made his own game entirely about being a stealth archer. Does not surprise me. So I need to find frickin' bronze. Minecraft newer updates have been back-end changes, which I like, but they could still try and add content. Yes, that's the big complaint, is they overhauled a lot of the back-end and broke everything. And it was necessary, but if you're going to do huge back-end changes, you can't do update where you change a ton of back-end stuff. Update where you change a ton of back-end stuff. Update where you change a ton of back-end stuff. That doesn't work when your entire game relies on your modding community. Stealth Archer is the only way to play Skyrim, if you ask me. There's other ways to play Skyrim, but it definitely is a way to play Skyrim. You! Die and let me harvest you before you explode. All the it's all the spiders jumping to their death. That's what it is. But yeah, they really should be adding things. And, like, honestly, what they should be doing is they should be reaching out to a lot of the big mods and being like, hey, people absolutely love your mod. Can we add this to vanilla? Microsoft and other AAA companies hate modders because they make things less profitable by adding to a game's longevity. That's not entirely true. Like, yeah, they add to a game's longevity, and that can be annoying, but there are plenty of companies that love their modding community. You know, Bethesda's kind of been doing a poor job with their games lately, but Bethesda's an example of it. So, Minecraft hired the guy who made the Aether Dimension and still haven't implemented it? Yeah, well, the guy who made the Aether Dimension remade the Aether Dimension and then remade the legacy version of the Aether Dimension, and it's on, what, its 4th or 5th iteration at this point? So, you know, Bethesda tries, but also keeps trying to profit off mods. Yes and no. I will agree with you that they are trying to profit off mods, but I would say they're not trying to profit off mods the same way others are. Aether mod doesn't hold up because they keep trying to remake the mod instead of adding to it, yeah. And that is unfortunately a huge problem, right? There's not enough freaking space. It's a 3x3. Oh, but it... Okay, I understand. Yeah, that is the big problem with a lot of the big mods is, you know, the mod maker decides, hey, this isn't exactly what I want for my mod, so I'm going to remake it for the 30th time. And so nothing ever gets done with it, right? Okay. Create mod owners based on... You can't really judge the mods that have come out within... Actually, Create's fairly old now, so yeah, it's done pretty well. Necros mod when? I've done a few mods for various games. I just don't advertise that I do them. Like, I've done a couple for RimWorld. What other games have I done for? I did a couple for Monster Hunter Wilds. I don't know. I've made a couple for Stellaris. There's a pause command, isn't there? What are most of your mods? Compat patches? Well, when I make a compat patch, I don't really consider that a mod usually. But yes, I've probably made hundreds of compat patches at this point. But I was not counting those amongst the content I've made. Probably should, given the amount of them I've made, but, you know. I also usually keep those ones private unless I see people actually asking for them. If I see people asking for them, then I have no problem with sharing them, as long as, you know, the original mod makers are cool with it. Like, I was most of the way through merging all of the mods I was playing with for, not Dungeon Keeper, what's it called? It was the dungeon one that I played, where I was playing as the undead dragon. The name escapes me at the moment, but that one. Solaris 4.3 update is out, and our playthrough cannot be updated to it because it rebalances everything. Ah! Darn it, Paradox! Also, this is very much a Blame Ceranos moment. Keeper RL, yes, thank you, Thanatos. Yeah, I was most of the way through merging, like, I don't know, I want to say 30-ish mods. Yes, you were indeed a crow, BCD. I want to go back and play some more of that, especially now that you can kidnap and cook children. For Stellaris, I just say go with gigastructures and not much else. Stellaris is what it is. But yeah, no, Stellaris had to be put on hold because Ceranos got hit with a ton of work. He was supposed to be good on work until summer, and then essentially somebody screwed up the accounting, if I remember correctly. So it was all hands on deck. We need to get this shit figured out immediately before it becomes a shit show. At this point, might as well be a simulation streamer. What do you mean? I stream all kinds of things. Can't really blame Ceranos for that. Yeah, no, not really his fault. Shit happened at work. Alright, later, Darklight. Have a good one. I like streaming a variety of things. I kind of just stream whatever I'm in the mood for you guys request, honestly. Because as long as I'm streaming something I'm in the mood for, I'm going to enjoy it. RimWorld, Stellaris, Vintage, lots of simulation stuff. Yeah, I like building games. That's kind of the thing. And Souls-likes. The problem with Souls-likes is they're bloody expensive. Let's screw it. We're gonna go down into the dungeon. I need to find more bronze. Check out Necro Wave. I feel like I at least looked it up. I might have added it to my wish list. Bear with me and I'll check it in just a sec. Yeah, shouldn't get attacked right now, so... Store... Necro Wave. Yeah, I added it to my wish list. I did not play the demo or anything, but it is on the wish list. Going this way, we checked out down there. We came down here, we went over here. We had a problem with our inventory. Things tried to eat us and mostly succeeded. An ore vessel here. Hey, a mining book. Read, read, read. Thank you for 100 mining experience. No, I have so many things on my wish list now. I wish I could afford most of them so that I could stream a bigger variety of stuff for you guys, but money's a little tight right now, so I stream what I can. And that's basically things I have already at the moment. So we'll get more new things as either I get I guess it's technically sponsored content if I'm gifted keys, or, you know, when I can actually afford to pick up more things again. That jug, thank you. Did I go down here yet? I did not. No, I try not to talk about financial situation too often because I know that's a little off-putting, but unfortunately, money do be the cap on what games I can acquire, unless devs feel generous. Probably should have leveraged the higher vintage story numbers while they were up to get a couple of sponsored games, but didn't feel right, you know? Wasn't about to just go, oh, I'm getting some better viewer numbers with this game, so let's reach out and see if I can get keys for other games. If people are enjoying watching Vintage Story, and I'm enjoying playing it, I'm gonna play it. And for those of you that come out regardless of what I'm playing, I really appreciate it. All my regulars, and those of you that, you know, are here even sometimes, it's really nice that you guys come out pretty constantly and support. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me, so. Made some room. Oh, I didn't even need the cattails. I need bigger bags again. That's what I need. Ooh, oh, it's a ruined item. But new clothing, that's good. I can't wait until we have access to teleporters. Oh, shoot. This is iron I could probably rip apart. Gonna have to get that. But yeah, like, I appreciate all you regulars and all you lurkers, even if you never talk. You guys are... You guys are great. And it means a lot to me, so... I'm sure anybody who's had to talk to the Void for endless hours can tell you how much... Ooh, you're new. How much better it is being able to talk to people rather than having to constantly talk to yourself. It makes things so much easier, and it really helps. Like, you'd think that just kind of rambling would be an easy enough thing to do, but it's taken quite a bit of practice. Did the same thing I did last time I tried to get out. Falling down the holes. No. Oh. Where did that have me jump? Now there's a bowtorn shooting at me right now, too. Okay, we're gonna dump this stuff and go back down there. I want to get this thing done. And since we're getting tin, I guess I'll be able to make the other bronze I need in order to make the better anvil. And then I can melt down the copper anvil, I guess. And I'm literally just making the bronze anvil so that I can grab a couple things with it. Basically so that I can make the iron anvil. Which feels weird. Yeah, I'm gonna waste all of this bronze so that I can make an iron anvil just to melt it down right away. That does rot, so it goes in the other one. That copper axe is gonna get dismantled later. It's not worth keeping. I'm gonna toss those. Wait. What do I have for flint knives up here? Toss this one instead. I'm trying to gradually get rid of the old tools so that they're not taking up space. Gradually thawing. Refill my mana and head back down. Oh. Probably sharpen my tools while I'm here. Is that what's going on? Do I have a dark UI installed again instead of... Nope. Okay. Strange. Whatever. How are these crops growing? They are growing well. Honestly, that's all my flax that I'm growing. People were like, oh, you're gonna have so many flax seeds, you're not gonna know what to do with them. Yeah? Well, they grow slow. I don't have enough flax right now. Hello, Drifter. Are you, guarding the entrance? Keep up the good work, I guess. Oh. Hello, Nature Guardian. Oh, no, you're a Nature Drone. Okay. Crystallized memories. That's good. I have a bunch of crystallized memories, which are just... You get them randomly when you kill shit. It adds some experience. Where is... There we are. It's iron. Free iron. I bet I can disassemble it to some degree. Can't smelt it because we don't get hot enough temperatures, but we'll see. Waiting for the handbook. The old handbook. There we are. Incoming meteor! Okay. Yeah, I can smelt it down into ingots. Good to know. Can also apparently sell it. Game. Now, what are you? Oh, they're just drones. Okay. One of these... Probably should have brought some charcoal with me so that I can mark which ones I've looted. Draw on the wall. Really wish pottery shards could be used for something. Pot shards. They're not shards. Pot shards. What are they used for? Oh, I can use them to make clay. Oh, yeah. I should be taking these. Okay. Yeah, I can turn them into quite a bit of clay, so we're gonna take them with us. Can I turn the candle stubs into beeswax? Someone must have shirted in them? Yeah, apparently. Oh no, I can... Oh yeah! I can! Okay. Oh, that's just a bunch of candles. That's actually lit. Okay, I can get beeswax, which is something I actually need, especially because I haven't found any bees. So, we're gonna take a moment to go back and collect all the things I've left laying around, thinking they were useless. Still no use for spider webs, though. I guess I can use them as traps. The good old jump and swing. Perfected over years of playing other games. And this gravestone be turned into anything. Bones, which I have bajillions of. Cute. Was beginning to wonder if you were going to hand it over. I didn't want your cobblestone, thanks. Had to check for secret passageways. You know, last time I got mauled by multiple bears down here. Today it's nice and quiet. Backtracking paid off. I do still need to go the other way, and I will. Don't need the single rock, but I'll keep that on me for now. Give me those. Give me that. Those are just skulls. We collect those. Skulls are important. Deformed skulls are even more important because they're rarer. Oh, come on! Do not collapse on me. Bloody friggin' earthquakes. Well, the cave network structure might have just changed. Fortunately, this is mostly built, so seems to be rather reinforced. I think we're okay. Mostly collected stuff along here. Candle stub, candle stub. Alright. Now we can continue moving forward into things we... Cinnabar. All that lovely, lovely toxic mercury. Cinnabar's mercury, right? Gonna bug me now. Torches. Light it up. I'm gonna have to look that up. That is gonna bug me if I don't. Check in a minute. Somebody else doesn't check for me before then. Scribe stuff, thank you. These can just immediately be hammered into... Oh, is it not hammer to wreck that? Pick? Hell do I need to use? That was supposed to be precision, thank you. Yeah, iron bits. Oh, chisel. I don't have my chisel on me, so I can't do that. I have to flab back. Ooh, I would like all that saltpeter, though. Saltpeter lets me make the boom booms. I do need the books as well. Well, this looks like it might have caved in, but there's quartz there. I need bronze before I can do anything with quartz. The frick! Why is there a train? Oh, my wand got used up. That actually freed up a slot. Why is there a train down here? I don't need the chalk. I do kinda need the limestone. Screw this. We're going back to the surface, we're dumping this off, and then we're coming down to find out why the hell there's a train underground. Oh. Chest right here, too. Okay, I need to remember that when I come back down. Don't let me forget, peoples. That up. That's not supposed to be up. monster swimming in the sea above us. Sorry, lake. Hello, Drifter. Are you envious of your friend, or are you content with your life on the edge? Eh. Having a dungeon underwater there so that the monsters can't just rush out is actually pretty convenient. Though I'm becoming increasingly convinced that I should probably just take my boat out. How do I even get spelt seeds from? Okay. So, the age. Did I just toss the books in here earlier too? Yeah, I did. Okay. We'll disassemble things later then. Police, lots of spider webs, that. Oh, I should be bringing rusty gears with me. Not sure why I put them away. I need to have rusty gears with me in case I find, shoot, what are they called? The pylon things. You need rusty gears in order to stabilize them. And these ones with me. Yeah, I hear you tweaking out in my bedroom. Stop inhaling my rust. Repair. Ooh. 5% damage bonus. That's nice. Put it on, take it off. Hang it up. You're actually gloves, so you go there. I can do without recharging my mana this time because I actually have a decent amount of it now. Okay. Down once more to the dungeons. Come on. I should probably get rid of the Felks at this point. I don't really need to carry it around. And I do need to spend the leather to make all of the weapon holsters that I can. That way I can free up more hotbar space. There's lead here. Wow, 1 chunk of lead? I don't believe you. Really, 1 chunk of bountiful lead. That's crazy. Okay. And there is a chest right around here. I remember. Right there. Give me the stuff. That leather, I think, will pay for the creation, combined with what I already have, of the sword belt, which I think can hold 4? Or is it that it can hold 4 other things? I don't remember. Alright. That's right, I can loot you guys now. Though you haven't had anything on you, which is disappointing. Right, that's the quartz, which I can't do anything about. See, there's a frickin' train down here somewhere. I do wish the better wand reduced my consumption of mana. Oh, hello, Locust. I'm supposed to be getting stuff from you guys. Why are you not handing it over? Well, there's some copper bits. I don't see... Hey, those are schematics for the Chinese Dynasty items. Great. I don't see a locust nest, is what I was going to say. Hi. Can I help you? Ow. You actually hurt. Ow. Stop hitting me. That hurts. You actually have damage on you. This area is narrow. Hard to swing my sword. Oh, come on. I just finished your friend. Whatever that train is, it must... Already? Sheesh. It must be spawning them. I got like 5 feet before my inventory was full. It's an alarm system. Okay. The trains are an alarm system. It's a ghost train! Well, I better suplex it then. That's how you handle ghost trains, right? You suplex them? I don't think I can do martial arts in this, though. And I definitely don't have any Phoenix Downs. Absolutely, yeah. The game has ensured not to give me ways to handle this ghost train. Do appreciate you coming out to heal me, though. Thank you. Okay, so the creatures down there are giving me iron. And it's iron bits, which I can just heat up and work on the anvil once I have an anvil. I guess I only need a bronze. No, I need the iron anvil so that I can work on the meteoric iron. Though, since I have a bloomery already, I should probably just upgrade that meteoric iron to meteoric steel. Melt it down, give it a touch of charcoal. You know. Are you a puppy? Where are you? Direwolf. Okay, you're hostile. How do I tame the direwolf? Okay. This is big. I've wanted one of those for quite some time now. They can be combat companions, so... That one things away. Is it meat I give it, or is it... Can't remember. Hey, I finally have some healing items. Okay. We're gonna have to figure this out. From Feverstone Wilds. We can't let that thing despawn. We have to tame it. Feverstone Wilds. Boom, boom, boom. Direwolf. They can be raised to be domesticated and ridden. Okay. How do I tame y'all? Taming direwolves. Hey. There it is. Taming a direwolf can be a dangerous task. Finding a pup and separating it from the parents is even more dangerous. Should you succeed, you can pen the pup in and right-click the pup when its preferred food type in hand until it tames. Once it's tamed, it will no longer fear you. Okay, so I have to find a baby direwolf. So, direwolves themselves are hostile. Do we want direwolf male? Aim direwolf male. And what about the pups? Are they different? Direwolf pup. Okay. So we want direwolf male and direwolf female and hostile. Hostile. Direwolf male. Direwolf dash female. And this is direwolf. Okay, so there's no pup in the area. Means I'm out of luck. Where are you at? There you are. Big! I wanted to tame you. I'm sorry. I wanted to tame you. This is sad. Did you bring it here? You're supposed to bring pups. We will have to go on a proper direwolf hunt. Can I turn this into a helmet? I can turn it into a helmet for the direwolf. I can cubone this shit. Stop moving my... Oh, that's gonna cause things to rot faster. Yeah, immediately the meat got way more spoiled as soon as I took it out. And I did it again! Okay, so this is the button I need to click. It points into that container. Yeah, they're both 75% spoiled now. I'm gonna have to cook them. Anywho, we're going to ignore the fact that our meat is rotting and go back into that dungeon. And kill the ghost train. Since that's apparently what we're calling it. Had to close my tab. Researching direwolves. Let me out! Thank you. Hello, Botorn. Why are you chug-a-lugging, game? You're not supposed to be chug-a-lugging. Ghost train! I'm coming to murder you! You better have good loot. Charge! Can everything and its mother please stop defending the ghost train? Okay. Got up! Oh, every time I hit it, it summons something? That seems to be the case. That's fun. Come on. Locust. 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 Okay. I think the ghost train is what's lagging us. Can you please die already? Do you not have an actual health bar? Thank you! Gods, you're annoying. Okay. What's this? Now to loot all this stuff. Watch, my inventory is going to be full again. Why is it on that side of the screen now? Color me surprised. I was expecting that to be a fake wall. I guess these can't actually be looted. Yeah, that's how you loot them. Okay. Because of my skill! Oh. Oh gods. There's so many things in here. Why is it on that side? Lore books. Oh wait, I'm gonna save these until after I sleep. Those are animal husbandry books. Viking style schematics. We can be a Viking now. Okay, this stick. Oh, I don't have any grass this time. Well, the stick can stay behind, then. Books. I'm gonna have to come back here, because... Roll rack. Wait, really? Cluttered scroll racks can be... Oh, they can only be dismantled for the wood. In that case, it can stay here. I don't need to come back for them if they don't actually have things I need. Ruined globe. Also only used for a board. I might just leave that behind too. Yeah, I need my saw to do anything. I don't need that. I think I have enough candle stubs right now, so that's fine. I really don't want this stick. Wait, made a sundial with the stick? Cool. I'll take that piece of fat, thank you. How much deeper does this side go? You know, I thought the other way was gonna be the way to the end of this dungeon, but I don't think so anymore. There's so much crap here. This place is freaking huge. You know what? We're gonna head back up. And I think when we come back down, we're gonna go the other way that's right by the entrance. Like, there's definitely more stuff down that way. But, it's a long run at this point. Or maybe we should focus on upgrading our backpack. Which I know I can do if I focus on magic. And getting that kiln made. If I focus on the kiln thing, I might be able to make bags of holding, which I have increased the size of so that they are not smaller than backpacks. Okay. Where? Maybe I should just put a ladder down instead of doing all the parkour. Where'd the fun be in a ladder? I mean, it would also let the monsters out, so there is that too. I can either parkour and be safe, or put a ladder down and be easy. Need myself a well of many worlds? I mean, if I had a well of many worlds, I would be able to strip mine the worlds instead of having to be concerned about, you know, how they appear. That is something I'm very conscious about. Yeah, why do you keep going over there? Why? I can't even move that now. I'm gonna have to look in my settings and see if there's something about chest placement. Oh right, we did get a new tuning cylinder, so we should go listen to the music. Actually, we got 2 new tuning. Oh, this is just another quirky tavern. Care about quirky tavern. We have enough quirky tavern. Ah, it's you two. Paper. Nothing new in these pages. Some nice soothing music to go to bed to. There's another thing up there? Ah, no! No! Oh, it's a nature plant. No storms! I forbid it. Page. Nothing new. Means we have it already. You hear me, world? I forbid it. Hello, Mega Deer. I appreciate your rare visitation. What happened to the helper? Or the help? Did something eat the help? I haven't seen the help in a couple days. This makes me nervous. The help is clearly not here harvesting. How? Really? I'm tending to nature, you little shit. I might be a necromancer, but even I need to eat occasionally. Less need and more want to, but, you know, same difference. I occasionally put food into Gob. His goose got cooked? Well, he was a swan. So, I hope he didn't get cooked by a goose. You need to recover mana as well. Oh, and the black dye should be ready. I don't remember what I was making the black dye for, but it should be ready. Whole bunch of nightshade is ready to put in Ceranos' food. Maybe we take a break from adventuring and we actually do the kiln thing. Means I'm gonna have to smelt some bronze so I can make the anvil, so that I can make the iron, so that I can make the darn bloomery. No, not the bloomery. The, crap, what's it called? Something kiln. I have to make the doors for the kiln, I know that much. And we need to make our rose wine as well. A lot of it. I'm gonna make so much rose wine that I'm gonna need... What is it? Not a tug. Is it a tug? The big barrel that I can store it all in. That's what I need. Bigger than the other barrels. Also, I should have a level up somewhere. Yes, my farming. Green thumb. Increase the yield of harvested crops. No, let's increase the yield of our berry bushes and stuff. Probably should have increased that before I harvested all the berry bushes, but... Oh, did he move over here? The help, if you are over here, this is not your area to work. You are supposed to be working in the other area. Also, this stuff still can't grow because it's too hot. Juniper berries are ready for harvest again, as always. Rats are eating the juniper berries, that's okay. I should probably make a whole bunch of juniper stuff so that I can feed the animals with the juniper berries. It's actually the main reason I planted it. It's toxic to me, but the animals can eat it. Womp womp. Womp womp. Womp womp. I think that's the sound of the swans. They make strange sounds, so maybe the help is over here. If it is, it's in the wrong area. Also, what are you doing with all my quince berries? When did that become high fertility soil? Huh. Oh no, it's the emu, or moa. I think the help might have actually gotten eaten. Did it move over to the... Oops. A couple berry bushes that are ready now. Did you wander all the way over here? I do believe the help has been eaten. That dire wolf, I think, ate the help. Moment of silence for the help. Okay, that's long enough. Rip help. 24 hours until that's full. You were a good swan. You harvested the berries for us. You worked for free, only eating the odd berry now and then. You were a fantastic employee. Unfortunately, I have not researched necromancy yet, so I cannot bring you back from the dead. Alright. Time to make some bronze. And by some, I mean a lot. We're going to be using tin bronze because that's what I have the most of. And the mixture is 10. We can do 10 to 1 or 10 to 9. I actually don't have that much in the way of tin. Something just exploded outside my house. I don't like that. Oh, that's already tin bronze. Okay. Poor quality. Of course it's freaking poor quality. Alright, so I need 9 times the amount of this. Problem is I smelted everything down, so each of these is 100. Boop. That gives me... I need another 50. That goes back in, that goes back in. Well, I can do as little as 8%. So... if I do 350... and then I think it's divide by 0.08? No, 350 divided by 0.08. I would need 4,000 if that's correct. Why do I think that's wrong? 4,375. So that would be 43 ingots. I mean, the copper has a higher melting point anyways, so... and then I need 75, so... Wait, no, that's for the total volume. 8 goes into 100 how many times? 8%, obviously. 0.08. No, it's 1 divided by 12 and a half. Why is my basic math failing me right now? Eight. So that's 350. So if I do that, $4,375, and then I take away 350, and then I multiply by 0.9. No. Wait. That's wrong. Multiply. Get that back. Multiply by 0.92 should be 4,025. I hope I've masked this right. If not, this is gonna be annoying to figure out. Oh, yes. Perfect. I did math it right. Okay. Now, can you let me mulch you? I guess we'll meditate while we wait. Also need to refill that. That's going to be empty again. What else do I need? That should be... Oh, right! I need to actually make the anvil things. Bronze anvil. I think I have to make... Oh no, I still cast it. Good. Okay. So I need to make a... Going crazy. Clay thingy. The thingy I don't want to do. Clay. And this time I'm not going to be dumb. I'm going to plunk it down on here so that it's faster. Anvil. Well, that's definitely not right anymore. I'm gonna have to figure out the texture thing, 'cause it's funny how often textures change now. Anything that moves changes my textures. I can always try redoubling this. So, 16,384 times 2. Give me that value, thank you. Yeah, you get laggy when I do that, I know. And I have to remember to let these things cool before I try and put anything on it. Or before I try and cook them. Or else, we lose the mold. And I don't want to lose the mold. I'm not going to pour the bronze until after I've slept, by the way, because I want to get more metallurgy experience. Please don't be a wet mold. Hold that thought. before I forget again. Okay. I don't have a pistol yet. Okay, I need to make buckles. Buckles are fine, I can make them out of copper. I'm gonna need a bunch of buckles. Okay. So, let's get the copper. Yeah, I haven't made buckles yet. Good. That started, I will remember it. Buckle. I can make 2 at a time. Great. Why did it move so much on the first hit and then the rest was slow? Gotta make the belt buckles. I think each one requires 1. So I'm gonna make 1 for the base one, and then 4, 5. You know what, I'll do this 5 times, get 10 of them. That should do. Glad I can forge these cold. Can't remember whether I bought the 2% chance to insta-finish or not. Bonk, 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 bonk. Where are the buckles so that I don't have to keep typing it in? There they are. Can pretty much guarantee that I'm gonna forget where it is by the time I have to hammer this next one out. I'll know it's near the middle. There's a lot of enemies out there. Okay, final set of buckles. I didn't forget. Yes, I'm gonna punch it into shape. My gauntlets will protect my hands, right? Oh, it's moving stuff under that I can see. Or can't see. That makes sense. Okay, so we have the buckles now. Yeah, I need a lot of different things. Yeah, so belt is probably the most important one. Okay. I know bow and quiver with the bow case is important, but let's focus on the belt first. Which one is it? The bags belt. Yes, this one. Oh, it's not gonna let me... Not gonna let me do that, huh? Alright, well, I'll try it manually. Okay, yeah, I can do a copper belt. Okay. Allows equipping belt bags, sheaths, and quivers. Ah, waste equipment. Now I can equip those. So what are these? Shoulder equipment, right shoulder equipment, and front equipment. Well, let's do front equipment first. Yeah, it helps if I don't accidentally hit other keys. So I can get a weapon sling, a bandolier, or a flute pouch, or a pistol harness. So what's the bandolier hold? Firearms, ammo, and equipment. I also need to have a gun first. Pistols, okay. The weapon sling. Firearms and crossbows, no. And the flute pouch. I guess it's to hold a flute. Okay, so shoulder equipment. This is gonna, okay, this one's fine. I do need a bow. I saved this bow specifically for this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Buckle, and sewing kit. There we are. Now I just need... You're supposed to have a thingy. Strange. Okay, well, whatever. We now have a quiver. Okay. Now, I don't have leather to make more, so... Belt attachment. Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm sure any of them. Oh no, they do have different things. Okay. So, I do want a sword sheath. I don't have the leather for it. That's fine right now. Does the right store different things? Okay, left and right. Oh no, they do. Okay, bow case can go on the left. Or on the right, but we already have that. Belt front, belt back. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna eventually use probably an ammo pouch. Ah, firearms ammo specifically. Oh wait, but my quiver... There we are. Okay, so now I can save an inventory slot. I'm also going to put my Falx away. Save another inventory slot. So... that's a lot more space open to us now. Heals 4, heals 3... Well, let's get back to... let's go put the brandy in... No. Put the brandy in the brandy barrel. So I'm gonna forget if I don't do this now. Water. I know I'm all over the place. It's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. We're making wine. Wait. I'm supposed to make wine in the basement, not upstairs. The basement is my wine-making area. Three... And I think it's 1 petal to 1 liter. Okay, so that's 50 liters. Rose petals. Rose petal wine. Oh shoot, I have to make sweetened water first. Okay, sweetened water is 3 to 1. 2 to 4 to 1. Okay. So that's 200 honeysuckle flowers I need. Two. Okay. No. What? What? We just did the math, didn't we? We want sweetened water. 1 liter plus 2 honeysuckle plus... Oh, they have to be cooked. Arg! Okay, I'm sure I have a cooking pot somewhere, right? Pot. I have honey pots. I thought I had... Ah, I do. Cooking pot. On the fire. I need to not have this full of water anymore because we're gonna need it for other things. I don't want to drink, I just want to empty. Can y'all stop groaning outside? This is why the undead need to be kept away from the house. Mindless undead, that is. I would like to put 1 liter of water there. What if I do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Can I only do 8? Yes. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 8, and 8. What do you mean the ratios are wrong? It's 1 to 1. Oh no, it's 2 to 1. Oh shoot, I can't do that then. That, and we're gonna take. Uh-oh. How take? No. How take? Okay, let me do it that time. There we are. I can make 4 liters at once. It's not a ton, but it should do the job. Okay. And while that boils, I do have to pay somewhat attention to it or else it'll probably burn. But it's fine. Everything's fine. Hello, birdie. Why are you jumping on my spinning wheel? Just need things to work. Please don't burn my sweet water. Oh, I guess I can just click it in. Yes. You take the sweetened water. Oh, I right-click to do that. Okay. And bam, bam. Good. Okay, this will work. It's going to take time, and I have to run between a whole bunch of activities at once, but we are going to make this rose wine. And then I'm going to have to make so many barrels of it. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. This is going to be one of those things I start on camera and then have to finish over the course of like a week. Game. I'd like you to make all the progress on my pottery wheel, please. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Now that I'm gradually figuring this out, it's not that bad. You know, I'm being a dummy. I don't need the second barrel. I can literally just take the pot and dump the sweet water in. Being a big dummy. Okay. Oh, I should probably have the bronze staying warm because... Oh, it hasn't even turned into bronze yet. I can work from all the way over here. I definitely have to fire this. Okay, so take this. No! No, that's... Self, don't do it that way. Do not do it that way. Now... This is going to take forever because I have to do it by 80 milliliters at a time. Boop, 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 boop. Oh good, I don't actually have to set the bucket down. This is going to take a while. Now we know, do not pick up the cooking pot. Also, this is how we cook things, apparently, so I should probably also make use of it to, fix things. And by fix things, I mean cook the rotting meat before it goes bad. Okay, so... I'm gonna need a second anvil mold. And wait, no I don't, no I don't, no I don't. Iron anvil. Oh. Iron anvils cast as well? No, they must be smithed. Yeah. Okay. It is what it is. Okay, let's look at meat recipes that I use in a... Right, I can't even access it right now because of that. Not that one. This one. Client, advanced, here. Yes, icons. waypoint. Yeah, no, that's... Yeah, no. I don't know why it's doing this, so I guess I could possibly sort the meat separately. That would help. Oh, I guess I could also just open the everything in the room. 16 liters. We're almost at 20 liters. Woo! We've almost made half the Sweetwater. Oh wait, it's 25 because the barrels are 50 liters. My bush meat that's rotting. Yes. Okay. That's going bad fast. Okay. Could truss it up. That would probably help. I think if I truss it up, then it would immediately reset. But I don't get the meat back. I could also, if I pound it, then that would reset it as well. Let's see here. I do have bowls, so 2 slots of meat. Okay. Optional egg. I do have egg. Another meat, another meat. So 4 meat, 2 vegetables, 2 fruit. Seed or nuts or wine or vinegar. Okay, well, I mean, I could do that. So how do I cook it? Put your pot on the fire pit and gather up your ingredients. If you want to add honey as a topping, make sure it's in a bowl. Divide your ingredients equally into the pot by stack size. For the topping, left mouse click to place the honey, light the fire, have the bowl, the crock ready to scoop out the meat stew when it's cooked. My crock pot's not big enough. Crock pot's not big enough for that. It can only hold 4. So I won't be able to make that in that pot. Can we make bigger pots? Make bigger pots? Slab it. No. Don't do that. On there. Thank you. No, that's the right size. So, do I cook it step by step then? I probably should make more cooking pots, but I'm confused. What's the mixing bowl used for? Mixing bowl, blah, 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 play, blah, 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 blah. Nothing is a group of outputting an item. With cooking pot, outputting a meal. Oh, okay. So I do it in the mixing bowl, and then I do the rest of it. Okay. Now we're halfway. Do wish I could do this in bigger batches. I'm dumb. I can do this in bigger batches. Oh my goodness. I can do this in much bigger batches. Hold up. Okay, once this one's done, I'm gonna do the thing that I was supposed to do this whole time. I have a bloody cauldron. I literally bought a cauldron for this purpose. I mean, I also bought the cauldron to smelt it down and get ingots out of it, but I want my fancy cauldron. Need one of those, thank you. I could have been done all this sweetened water by now. I almost picked that up, and then I remembered. So I need to make 22 liters of sweetened water. Bam! Let's see if this goes any better. That's better. That's much better. Can I do 22? What do you mean it's cold? It was boiling just fine a moment ago. Let me guess. Yeah. You pain me, game. I can't make sweetened water because there's not compatibility between the two mods. Not compatibility between the two mods, so I can't do it. Oh, that boiled fast. Yeah, I'm just gonna drink from the cauldron straight, thanks. Okay, I'll have to look at compatibility for those. Unfortunately, I think I've reached my limit for tonight, so I will continue the process tomorrow, and we should actually get some the windmill done tomorrow. Thank you everyone oh so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed tonight's content. If you're new here, please go ahead and follow and or subscribe depending on the platform you're watching on, and I will see you all tomorrow. Now, I say that I will do more Vintage Story tomorrow. My plan is to play Vintage Story. However, we might do some Slay the Spire 2 tomorrow. And speaking of Slay the Spire 2, I do have a collab at some point, I think it's within the next month, with Mira for some Slay the Spire 2 as well. But for now, have a fantastic night, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye!